Hello everybody, this is Stalker Finance. I'm your host, David Shore. Let's just get into it. So, as you've probably seen videos of the Porsche Taycan. It's their new electric vehicle coming out. It looks pretty cool if you've seen the pictures, and a lot of people are comparing it or saying that it may be a Tesla competitor, or maybe it could be the downfall of Tesla. Some pretty drastic articles have been made, and obviously most of them have been disproven. If you look at the Model S performance, it pretty much just, this is a 5-year-old car too, and it pretty much just, it actually, according to this graph here on autoblog.com, it completely annihilates the Porsche Taycan. It beats it in every single section here, from top speed, estimated range, horsepower, even trunk volume, and especially price, since the Porsche Taycan comes out at almost $200,000, and the Model S Performance is about $89,000. That's just the base price, obviously. But one thing I don't see people doing at all, and they keep comparing this Porsche Taycan to the Model 3, the Model S, the Model S Performance, but I don't see them comparing it to the other Tesla 2020 vehicle. Since the Porsche Taycan is 2020, why not we compare it to the Tesla Roadster that's coming out in 2020, at least according to Elon. We'll see if that date stays true or not. So I went up and made a little graph here, and I'll throw it up on the screen. Let me scoot to the side. I have the Porsche Taycan versus the 2020 Tesla Roadster. And this is why I think Tesla is such an incredible company, and just to show how far ahead they are compared to everyone else. Because the Porsche Taycan is pretty much a direct competitor, in my opinion, to the Tesla Roadster. It's a track car they've been talking about. It's, you know, racing around the track. That's been its big push, is that it's a track car, not necessarily a day-to-day driver. Whereas the Model S is more of a day-to-day driver. And so I wanted to compare it against the 2020 Roadster here. And let's just go ahead and look at the stats. So if you look at the drivetrain, they're both all-wheel drive, dual motors. And the horsepower is where it just gets a little absurd. Obviously the Roadster is not in production yet, so these are kind of estimates, but this is going off what Tesla has said, what Elon has said, and what official statements have said. So the horsepower for the Porsche Taycan is 750 horsepower, whereas the horsepower for the Tesla 2020 Roadster is 1,242. Now that's a pretty big difference. That's a huge difference. We go into the torque. It's a little bit closer, but for torque, that does make sense. And we'll see how that plays out. There wasn't any set number on torque. It was just kind of people doing math from my research. And I'll try to put some of the sources I use in the description below for this chart. So then we go to the estimated range. And this is where it gets absolutely absurd, because the 2020 Roadster is estimated range to have 620 miles, which is double the Model S Performance. The Model S Performance already beat the Porsche Taycan. So you are more than doubling the Porsche Taycan's estimated range here at the 2020 Roadster. And if the 2020 Roadster comes out, its base price, as we see here at the bottom of the chart, is $200,000. Very close to the base price of the Porsche Taycan. Now, obviously, these are the starting prices, or the base prices, so they're going to increase, they're going to vary a lot. And we'll see how much, because the Porsche Taycan, you know, could have, these traditional auto retailers have a lot of add-ons that can really add up quick. And so does Tesla, but we'll see how many more add-ons that has, or if, you know, once someone has a finished car that they like, if the prices even out more, or if the Tesla Roadster goes way higher and it ends up that it's, you know, you kind of have to be a, you know, $250,000 car if you want all the cool features, you want it to look good, etc. Or if the Porsche Taycan takes off because, you know, you want all the cool features on that. But the base prices are fairly similar here, with the Porsche Taycan coming in at a little bit less. Now, obviously the estimated range, as I said, is just not even comparable. The curb weight, this is really interesting to me because the Taycan weighs so much. It actually weighs more than the Model S Performance, which is already a very heavy car. And the curb weight comes in here at 5,121 pounds. And then we look at the 2020 Tesla Roadster, and this is probably why it is so fast as well, is because it's only 1,836 pounds. That's nuts. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And then the acceleration is where we just pretty much just end everything here. It's just not even a conversation. We already know the 2020 Roadster can go 1.9 seconds. People have done test rides in it. They had the clock there. We saw it do it. And the 0-60 is 1.9 seconds. What else is there to say? Whereas the acceleration on the Taycan is 2.9 seconds. That's a 1 second difference. And for people who aren't car people, you may think that, oh, that's not much. It's only a second. It's a big difference. It feels a lot different when you're driving, especially off the line. So then we go to battery size. Obviously, the Tesla Roadster battery size is huge since its range is so long. So it has a 200 kilowatt battery, which is pretty much double the Model S's. And the battery size on the Taycan is 93 kilowatts, which is obviously less than Tesla Model S as well. And then we go to the trunk volume. Well, I'm guessing the Taycan is more trunk volume than the 2020 Roadster. Not like this matters too much, because I don't think anybody who's driving either of these are going to be storing that much stuff. So I really don't think this is comparable, but we have no clue what the trunk volume really is on the 2020 Roadster. But people were saying, and from looking at pictures, it can fit about 3 suitcases. So I don't know what 3 suitcases means. That's just kind of, I was just reading some articles and looking at the pictures, and that's what kind of people said. About 3 medium-sized or large suitcases could fit in the 2020 Roadster. So we'll see. I don't think this really matters too much. And then again, the base price is pretty similar. So yeah, that is my chart that I wrote up there. I will try to throw a PDF or something like that in the description below. If I don't, I also posted it on Reddit, and you can find me on Reddit there at Stalker Finance. It should be there if you want to look at the image of it in more detail. So yeah, obviously, I think Porsche is making a good jump here to EVs. I think any company switching to making EVs is good. But the problem I have is the media covering it that's saying, oh, this could be the downfall of Tesla. Porsche is going to destroy it. It's so much better. And all the Tesla haters and people who are very biased against Tesla, and a lot of the shorts who are, have money against Tesla, are saying that this car is, better or just going to blow Tesla out of the water. And it's just not the case. I mean, a 5-year-old car is better than this car in every way. And then if you compare it to a more comparable car like the 2020 Roadster, which is coming out at the same time, hopefully, and is also more of a track car, it just blows it out of the water. I mean, it's not even close. The 2020 Roadster is so much better, as you just look at the numbers there. And I think it looks just as cool, too, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's all there really is to say here. I just think it was good to kind of clear it up and show that, Tesla is just so much farther ahead. I mean, I'm not even going to get into the fact that Tesla has a massive charging network and Porsche doesn't. The fact that, you can get your car shipped directly to your door, and you can't do that with the Porsche Taycan. You got to go into a dealership, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm not going to get into that, but I just hope this video cleared some things up. If you're reading articles, getting, guided in different directions. And yeah, that's it. 2020 Roadster versus Porsche Taycan. I want to see a little drag race there. It'll be kind of interesting. Not really. All right. Anyways, this is Stalker Finance, and I will see you guys in the next video.